the quiet moments just after waking, there's often a feeling, fleeting, ghost-like, that something profound just slipped through our fingers. A dream, vibrant and vivid only seconds before, dissolves into the ether. You grasp for it, but it's already gone. Sound familiar? It's a common experience for many. But what if this forgetfulness isn't an accident? What if, as ancient Buddhist wisdom suggests, our minds are intentionally erasing something we were never meant to remember? At least, not yet. Buddhist philosophy has long viewed dreams not as meaningless byproducts of brain activity, but as potent mirrors of our inner world. In fact, dreams are believed to serve as bridges to deeper states of consciousness. They reflect our unresolved karma, our hidden fears, and sometimes even offer glimpses into past lives or other realms beyond our comprehension. But then the question arises, if dreams are so meaningful, why can't we remember them? To answer this, we must first understand how Buddhist teachings conceptualize the mind. According to Buddhism, our consciousness is layered. On the surface is the waking mind, rational, reactive, and shaped by the world around us. Beneath that lies the subconscious, a realm teeming with impressions, emotions, and habitual patterns. And deeper still, the unconscious, home to karmic imprints and latent desires accumulated over countless lifetimes. It's in this depth that dreams are born. When we sleep, the waking mind recedes, allowing the subconscious and unconscious to surface. Dreams emerge from this fusion of memory, symbolism, and karmic residue. But upon waking, a barrier rises between these layers, what Tibetan Buddhism describes as a protective veil. This veil is not a flaw of memory. It's a feature of spiritual evolution. The reason? Self-preservation. Our waking mind, conditioned to function within the limitations of physical reality, is not prepared to integrate the complex, non-linear nature of dream wisdom. Imagine suddenly accessing all your unresolved karmic memories, past life traumas, or spiritual truths in one night. It would overwhelm the psyche. Therefore, the mind forgets to protect itself. This forgetting is a spiritual defense mechanism, much like how the body instinctively heals a wound without our conscious intervention. Another reason we forget dreams, as Buddhist teachings emphasize, is fear. Some dreams bring forth uncomfortable emotions, terror, shame, longing. These aren't just random firings of neurons. They are symbolic messages from the parts of us we often ignore. The subconscious may suppress such memories upon waking to prevent emotional distress. But from a spiritual view, even these dreams have value. They are invitations to look inward, to examine what remains unresolved. Then there is karma. In Buddhism, karma is the law of cause and effect, not punishment or reward, but simply the continuation of energy. Our dreams often reflect the karma we are carrying. They may present people, places, or situations from past lives, or unresolved issues in this one. But if the karma involved is too heavy, or the lesson too complex, we may not be ready to understand it. And so, once again, the mind lets it go. However, not all is lost. The inability to recall dreams is not a permanent condition. It's a stage. As we progress on our spiritual path, our capacity to integrate dream wisdom expands. Buddhist practitioners have long used tools like mindfulness, meditation, and dream yoga to build a bridge between waking and dream states. Over time, these practices dissolve the veil. The practitioner begins to remember, and more than that, they begin to understand. Tibetan dream yoga, in particular, offers a framework for conscious dreaming. Practitioners train themselves to remain aware while dreaming, treating the dream world as a training ground for enlightenment. In dreams, attachments are loosened, fear is confronted, and impermanence is experienced firsthand. With practice, one begins to see that the dream world and the waking world are not so different after all. Both are impermanent, both are illusions shaped by the mind, and both are opportunities for awakening. One of the most profound insights in Buddhist teachings is the concept of Maya, the illusion of reality. Our waking life, much like our dreams, is seen as a projection of the mind, impermanent and ever-changing. Just as we wake from a dream, so too, say the sages, can we awaken from the dream of this life. This awakening is not the rejection of reality, but a shift in perception, a realization that nothing external can define us, that true peace comes from within. So, why don't we remember our dreams? Because we're not ready. Because the truth they hold is too vast, too potent, too transformative for an unprepared mind. But with time, with practice, and with sincere spiritual inquiry, the fog begins to lift, and in its place, clarity arises. The next time you wake up and feel a dream slipping away, don't chase it. Instead, sit quietly, breathe, reflect, ask yourself what you're truly seeking, because sometimes it's not about remembering the dream, but about listening to the silence it leaves behind. In that silence, in that space between waking and sleep, lies the truth of who you are. This is the path Buddhism offers, not to remember everything, but to awaken to what matters. And perhaps, in doing so, we will remember not just our dreams, but our true nature. If this reflection touched your heart, consider subscribing to the Enlightened Mind for more teachings that inspire inner peace and deeper awareness. We'd love to hear from you. Have you ever had a dream that felt more real than life? Share your experience in the comments, and let's keep this exploration going together. Don't forget to like, share, and turn on the bell so you never miss a new journey into the soul.